Hello everyone, my name is Josh, and this is episode 4 of the Binding of Isaac series, where I'm basically going to be playing the game 3 times a week in an attempt to beat the game from a fresh save file. Now, the first 3 episodes of this have already been uploaded yesterday, and those 3 were all without commentary because I really didn't feel like doing commentary at the time. I still don't feel like doing commentary, but I'm going to commentate these runs because that's what I feel like doing. At this current point in time, I'm also not feeling too good in, anything. So this is, the only way that I'm going to get, just happiness out of anything, I guess. So, this is the Binding of Isaac. Let's press start. We have 5 characters, and to note, I do have the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. I have not enabled it yet, though. The reason for this is because I'm getting used to the game all over again. I'm actually probably going to stay on basic Binding of Isaac for quite a while, and then turn on Wrath of the Lamb once we get to a point where I feel like I can. So anyway, we look at my stats. I've done 4 runs so far, and I've collected 34 items, and I've found 5 secrets. I don't know how to get any of the secrets, so that's just going by stuff. And as for characters, I can only play as Isaac right now. I can unlock Magdalene and Cain, and that's what I'm going to be aiming to do for a while. Judas, I don't know how you unlock yet. And Eve, I probably won't try to unlock Eve for a while yet. But let's select Isaac. Okay, so welcome to the Binding of Isaac. Now, for someone who has not played this game before and is looking to play this game, the control scheme might throw you off a bit. Basically, you move using the WAS and D buttons, and you attack using the arrow keys. This can be annoying. It's easier on me because I'm used to using 2 hands at once on 2 different things. But for some other people, it might be a bit harder. We have bombs, and I'm Isaac. I start with 1 bomb. We can use a bomb by pressing E or Shift, and we can use an item in our spacebar slot by pressing the spacebar, but we don't have any item in the spacebar yet. We're going to get to that later on. So this is level 1. This is basement 1, and basement 1 is not too hard. So let's enter this room. We've got a couple of flies right here, and Isaac is very all around. So he's got 3 hearts of health upon starting. He's got, actually bring it up here, he's got pretty good attack. He's got basic everything, really. So he's not too difficult to deal with. Anyway, one thing you will notice is that this game is very based around the original Legend of Zelda. Flies are not too bad to deal with. And then we got these jumping pajamas, as I like to call them. There are a few collectible items you can get upon beating a room. One of which is a penny. That gives you money. Money is a good thing. It should also be noted that you'll see poop and fires litting around the dungeon floors. Destroying these can net you more items, which is very helpful. We've just found the boss door right here, so we're going to turn around and go back. Now, one thing that's really nice about the Binding of Isaac is that no playthrough is ever going to be the same. Every time you start the game... Let's go kill this thing. There we go. Bloody head in the middle right there. So, I just got a heart right here. You can get both half and full heart upgrades. I have no idea how well these runs are going to go, honestly. So every video is going to be 1 run from beginning to end. Early game can be quite annoying, but once you get the main focus down, yeah, early game's quite easy. So here's a bigger heart. Very helpful to get that. Very nice. So the whole point of the Binding of Isaac is that it is very RNG based. So every time you play the game, the enemies and stuff are all going to be completely different. This is not something you usually see in the basement. Basically, if you give this little guy enough coins, he can give you stuff. Because I barely have any coins right now, I'm actually just going to leave him alone for now. Jumping, there we go. So, you get two rooms right here. We have a shop, which is to our left, and an item room, which is up to above. Now, in the shop, you can buy supplies like bombs and keys, like this thing right here. And there is also an item that you can buy for 15 cents, which is basically what you want. Unfortunately, early game, you're not going to have too much coins, so you're just going to head on up to the item room. Items are also completely randomized. So what have we got here? We have Sister Maggie. So basically we have an extra person attacking with us now, which is very helpful. So there are a few ways you can get items in this game. You can get helpful items from item rooms, like this one. From the next level onwards, you'll actually have to use a key to get into the item rooms. Every floor also has a secret room, and in general, if there's an assortment of rooms around it, that's where it's going to be. This is a gambling machine, so if you give it a coin, you can get some things like keys. I may as well just use both my coins I've got right now. And yeah, so my main goal currently, because I want to try and beat the game, is to get either the 7 heart containers required to unlock Magdalene, or to have the 55 coins or more required to unlock Cain. Now, in attempting to unlock Cain, you're gonna not want to buy anything from shops, which should make the game harder. Anyway, bosses are also randomized. Every set of floors has a series of bosses it can pick from. And in terms of the first floor, we have the Duke of Flies. First and second floors have the same thing. The Duke of Flies is, in my opinion, the easiest boss of all the ones on the first floor. Like so. And with that, this is another way you can get an item. By beating a boss, you also get another item. We got the wooden spoon, so my speed has been increased, which is very nice. So, another couple ways you can get items is by talking to that kid that we saw earlier in the stage, just sitting on the ground with his money sign out. If you give him enough, he has a possibility to give you an item. And sometimes after beating bosses, another door will appear. I haven't gotten one. I think I got one a couple playthroughs ago, but I haven't got one in a while. That also has a chance to give you an item, making a deal with the devil. Yeah. So anyway, Basement 2. Now, levels in this game are structured a lot like dungeons in the original Legend of Zelda on NES. But it's all randomized, so every playthrough is going to be different. So, basically, you just go around and explore. Hello. Some other things you can find, which I'll explain as I find them. I'm gonna leave the queen there right now. Here's some more enemies. Very annoying. Nice, get a key from that. Very good. So you can leave hearts and that sitting around in rooms. It's probably recommended that you actually do. And this is honestly an amazing room. I love this room so much. Basically, all those guys are going to kill themselves. All those weird other things around. And that's a very good item to get. That's a nickel. That gives you 5 coins. There is one more coin item that you can get, which is $1, which fills up your entire coin set, which is really nice. As of this point, we also still don't have enough to really go into a shop yet, and shops on the basement floors really aren't too great anyway. So, I'm gonna kill this guy. Then we're gonna head up here. If we stand right here, we can actually stand far enough so that we can shoot these guys without having them attack us. In return, they also have enough room to shoot at us. Okay, so this is another drop we can get. Pills. Pills have a variety of effects, and you will not know what each pill does until you've used it. In this case, this pill teleported me to a random room that was right next to me. Okay, these guys are annoying to deal with. Basically, they shoot in 4 directions, which is really annoying to try and deal with. So that one teleported me to a random room. Okay, use a key to come up in here. We get Mr. Boom, which is a spacebar item. Basically, this thing is a bomb on your spacebar. Still don't have any bombs, which is very nice. Okay, we have these guys now. They have the ability to drop a variety of things, including bombs, lit bombs like that, and just a variety of flies. Those flies also have the ability to drop. Those guys also have the ability to drop grandfather flies, which are the older, more dangerous flies. Very annoying to deal with. Okay, right here. This room leads to an attack room. To open that door, you need to have full health. So right now I don't have any full health. If I get health in this room, I can then turn around and go back and grab the other health that I left behind. So this game's a very big case of just strafing around to... So, for anybody that's figured it out by now, this game has a lot of religious incantations or whatever in it. Obviously, the game is called The Binding of Isaac, and it's sort of moderately based on the Bible story called The Binding of Isaac. Surprising, huh? So this is a case where I'd turn around and go back and grab that heart that I left behind, just to, you know, have that bit of health. I have a bomb. Now, where would the secret room be? There are actually 3 different places where a secret room can be here. I'm thinking here? Okay, no. And I don't have any more bombs to try. And I'm not going to use Mr. Boom, as I want to actually use that during the boss. So, part of actually beating this game also stems from the fact that also really depends on the items that you get as well. And because it's all RNG based, it could really end up being luck whether you beat the game or not. Hello, Monstro. Got, in my opinion, the 2 easiest bosses of the first floor. Monstro is not that bad. He telegraphs his attacks, so you can easily tell where he's going to be. When he jumps like that, he's gonna do that, and when he spits like that, he's gonna spit a whole assortment of bullets and that around you. Overall, Monstro is not too bad. Monstro is quite easy once you figure things out. Okay, I got another item. So, a penny up there, very nice. This item over here is a spirit heart. It's a temporary heart, and does not count towards your main heart container counter when trying to unlock Magdalene. That goes to these. This is breakfast. This gives me an extra heart permanently. So, spirit hearts give you temporary extra hearts, while some items give you permanent HP up, which is very nice. I didn't even use any of the things here. Oh, look at him. Oh, no. That's embarrassing. Okay, welcome to level 2, or level 3. Caves 1. So, this is where things start to get a bit harder. First off, we got these guys, which I love with a passion. Those guys can be hard to telegraph, But basically, if you're firing at them, they won't open themselves up to attack. Which is rather annoying. Hello, we got another one of these guys. These guys drop their flies at you. It's always fun. So, as I said, it's very RNG based. And I can't grab that nickel, penny, whatever the hell it's called. These guys are annoying. I hate these guys. And this is not a very good fun room to deal with them either. But may as well get it done. Let's go get an item. What do we got? The bean. What does the bean do? It's basically a bomb. Mr. Boom's probably better. It gives me an extra bomb in case I need it. I'm not going to get to the shop yet. I still don't have enough really for the best item in there. So, let's just keep heading on up. Let's head this way. Okay, right there you see our first instance of a tinted rock. Tinted rocks have the ability to be extra, have some goodies in it. And also there's a chest in the middle there, so this is actually a pretty good deal. Look at that. So we just got a golden chest here, so this has a chance to give us something good. This is a tarot card. The Magician is an interesting one. I cannot remember what the Magician does. I'm pretty sure it gives me extra attack power for one room. And that's what you'll figure out a lot of these tarot cards do. These guys, remember the pajama bouncing guys in the basement? These are the harder versions of that. Basically, they now have the ability to jump up and attack from a higher distance. Alright. Whole bunch of worms here. This is not that bad. This is quite an easy room to deal with, actually. Just don't let them attack you. It's always fun. Alright, we've found the boss room. Let's continue exploring, as we might find some other rooms around, which would be really nice. Yeah, this is a great room to try and deal with that. Again, I cannot grab that tarot card because I can't do anything about it. Oh boy, what a great situation to deal with these guys in. Basically, you literally just want to strafe around and shoot them from afar. I have the range to do it now, so that's really what you want to do with those guys. Let's head this way. There's another mob trap room thing, which can get you some nice items, which is another way to get items in this game. Some mob trap rooms will actually have upgrade items in there. In terms of getting that chest, if you blow up a rock next to a pit, it'll actually create a platform across. So that's always nice. But I don't have a bomb, except for Mr. Boom. But I don't want to use Mr. Boom. I want to use him against the boss. There's a reason for that. Alright. Got some nice cash. It's very nice. Okay. I'm not going to use Mr. Boom. Because you never know what you might get. So let's just go ahead and fight the boss. And we have a new set of bosses here. So basement bosses are no longer allowed. You may still see some of the basement bosses as mini-bosses across the game. But for now, we're going to fight Chub, who is one of the easier bosses on this floor, except when they spawn you right next to him. And he has this nice little... So, this actually gives me homing shots for a room. So it upgrades my attack power for one room. And having homing shots against bosses is a really good idea. And he can eat Mr. Boom as well. That was a good place to use Mr. Boom. He can also eat... But Chub is really easy. He is not bad at all. Let's grab that heart, let's grab that spirit heart, and let's grab this dog food, which gives us another permanent heart. Very nice. Let's head on to the caves too. Alright. I'm sitting on the toilet, and oh no, there's no toilet paper. That's always fun. Alright, so now that we're back, we have lost our homing arrows, or tears. This is actually firing his tears, surprisingly. So we have quite good range. So let's head this way. And all these guys again. Oh boy, this is a fun room. Thankfully, you kind of have them sitting on their own areas, but you kind of just want to take these guys out one at a time. Going from the side is probably the best you can do. And that was nice. Let's head down. Okay. More eye things, which end up being more of a nuisance than anything. Flies can get really annoying and get in your way. These guys are going to explode into a shower of bullets when you kill them. So watch out for that. Shoot that TNT in to make the platform a cross. Very nice. We got ourselves a bomb. So we're now getting close to actually having enough. That was close. I had the speed to get past them right there. So now it's really, with these guys, it's just a case of shooting them enough so that they go down into their goop state quicker, and then killing them afterwards. Might unlock that later. Alright, our first mini-boss. Mini-boss. This is Sloth. And the mini-bosses are the 7 deadly sins. So you'll see them a bit more later on, but these guys are also a place where you have the possibility to get an item that may help you on your quest to defeat your mom. And that's an item right there. So this is another spacebar item. It is Bob's Rotten Head, which is actually much better than Mr. Boom Boom over there. So we're going to take Bob's Rotten Head, add to our collection of items, and continue on. So we're going to blow up the TNT for some reason. Okay, so we have a lot here. This is an annoying room. Okay, now that we've taken out the main problems, we can focus on these guys. Now these guys, if we stand just out of range, you can actually fire on the red ones without them opening up, which is very nice. So if you stand just out of range, you can deal with them like that. Another case of simply strafing around in an attempt to defeat this guy. There we go, very nice. Bomb for bomb, not worth it. We have still yet to find our item room around here, and I hope we can also get some more coins in a possibility to get. Okay, these guys are quite annoying flies. They, like those other red ones, will explode into pieces when you destroy them. Colored enemies also have a chance to drop items as well. Oh god, that's a very bad area to start. Nice, a lot of TNT right there. Basically, you just want to strafe. Okay, we have 15 coins, so I'm going to actually head towards the shop once we're done. We've got another tarot card. What do we got? The moon. I have no idea what the moon does. But first, let's go to that item room. A single one of these. Wow. That was a lot. Remember, you can fire on these guys from anywhere. The only problem is these guys actually fire in 5s, so I do a lot for that. More coin. Nice. So we're just going to strafe around and shoot these guys right here, which is what you want to do. You don't want to lose too much health. Shit. Ow. Alright, and we got another tarot card. Okay, the Lovers is a good one. This one gives you 2 hearts. Very nice. We're gonna still hold the moon for a bit. I don't know what that does. Another spacebar item. Lemon Mishap. Basically, this creates a puddle on the floor that enemies can run into and whatnot. It's nice, but I think I'm gonna keep Bob's Rotten Head for now. So far, we have gotten a lot of good items. But let's head back to the shop. And I've got a couple chances for the secret room as well. So here's the secret room. Secret rooms can contain a lot of things. They usually just contain money. The one in basement 1 contained a slot machine. That was nice. And they can also sometimes contain helpful items, which is very nice. Not all the time. I think it's the rarest, actually, that they'll hold an item in there. But when they do, it's good to pick it up. Aha! This is a good item. So, I only got a couple choices here, but this is really a choice on whether you want to buy it or if you want to leave it and wait till the next area. This is a step ladder. Take a guess at what it does. If you've played Zelda, you know what it does. And that's helpful, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to hold my coins and see what we get in the next level. Which, for many people, would be the better choice. I also want 2 more HP upgrades to unlock Magdalene. That'd be helpful. Alright, let's fight the boss. Peep. Again, I've gotten really good luck. These are some of the easier bosses. So, Peep has a thing. He'll fire in 8 directions. 8 directions, or it's more like 12 directions, actually. This is probably a really good room to deal with Peep in. Upon taking down a third of Peep's health, he will fire one of his eyes out, and his eyes will then go around the room. Peep can also basically put Lemon Mishap on the ground. Ow. That hurt. What does the moon do? I don't know. Literally takes me to the secret room. Wow. Guess what? I have to refight Peep. So the moon takes you to the secret room. It is not helpful at all. Let's try this again. Welcome back, Peep. Peep's not too difficult. It's mainly just a case of watching him. And his eyes, obviously, once they start going around as well. His eyes are particularly dangerous. Ow. But having the items, having the rocks here actually block Peep's shots if you're standing at the bottom end. So that's always very nice. As I said, Peep will send out his second eye once he gets to 2/3 health. Ow. But basically now it just becomes a case of firing at him. His eyes can actually get in the way of your shots, which is very annoying. Mainly just keeping an eye on everything at once, which can be very annoying. Ow. I did not even see you there. Jump up. There we go. Kill him. Kill him. There we go. And, oh, we got a nice new item. Little Chubby has appeared in the basement. And I touched the bloody... Oh, that was a stupid death. Oh, that was a terrible death. Wow. I was not paying attention at all there. Welp. That was a fun time. Anyway, with that being said, that was my 5th run, even though it's episode 4. Episode 3 has 2 runs in it. I lost again. So, I guess I will see you in episode 5 when we tackle another attempt. So we'll see how that goes. Until then, goodbye.